Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another video, and we finally have it. This is a video that I'm sure a lot of people have requested. I've seen this topic so many times in the comment section, but today we're going to be talking about my top 3 websites for finding old Apple products. Now this video will definitely be very helpful for those who are looking to add to their existing collection, or if you're someone who's starting out their collection for the very first time, definitely consider checking out these 3 apps. Now, a quick disclaimer, none of these apps are sponsors of today's video. These are literally the apps that work best for me, and hopefully they can also work for you guys as well. Let's get right into it. So the first app that we have here is called Poshmark. Now, Poshmark is generally a buy and sell marketplace for clothing, and you'd be surprised by how many people actually list Apple products on here. Like, there are a ton of Apple products on here that are waiting to be sold, and some of them are really cheap. Just to give you guys an idea about some things that I've bought, like I recently bought an iPhone 4. This was a white model, which is pretty cool, and it was in pretty good condition, only $25. And I also bought these iPod Touch loops a few months back for a video that I made. And yeah, this thing is honestly really cool, and I just love using this app. But one thing I did want to quickly mention is that their SEO is not that good. So if you type in something like iPod socks, you're not really going to find any iPod socks, and there is a quick workaround to this. If you go to Google Images and type in the item that you're looking for and put Poshmark at the very end, then you click on images, then you'll be able to see exactly what you're looking for. And you'll know it's from Poshmark because it'll have the little link at the bottom, and you can open it directly through the app. And this way you can see if an item has already sold. Unfortunately, this one has sold and it was pretty cheap, but yeah, it's definitely one of those things. You just got to be really proactive just in case something sells out, and just keep checking this app every single day. Now, there's one other thing I did want to quickly mention. There are some sellers on here who have not been active for a really long time. Like, I'm talking months. So before you buy or put an offer on anything, check how long they've been active for, because the last thing we want is for a seller to not ship out an item because they didn't know that it's sold. So yeah, just keep that in mind and try not to buy something from someone who hasn't been online for a long time. The second website I want to show you guys is called Mercari. It's also an app on the iPhone, as you guys can see here. I honestly love Mercari. This thing has like millions of ratings on the App Store, and there's a reason why. You know, there's a lot of stuff on Mercari. It's really good for buying used and brand new Apple products, and their SEO is perfectly fine. So you can search up exactly what you're looking for. In my case, I search up for an iPhone 6. As you guys can see, we have a couple used iPhone 6s here, and they even have a sealed iPhone 6 right over here as well. This one is $97. And the best thing is you can put offers on these and, you know, see if the seller will accept an offer, and maybe you'll get it for a much better price than what it's listed for. Now, do keep in mind that most of these sellers are located in the United States, and they will not ship outside the US. So if you're located in another country like Canada, then you'll probably want to use something like eBay. But if you do want to go the extra mile and try to get this item shipped to your house, you could always use a shipping forwarding service, which I don't always recommend because it usually ends up costing more than what you end up paying for the item. But if you want to go that route, you definitely can, but it will get pretty pricey depending on where you live. And there is one other website, or I should say app, that you guys definitely want to check out. This one is called ShopGoodwill.com, and they recently launched this on the App Store. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, this is a really glitchy app. So if you can, just use the app on desktop. The experience will be much better. But anyways, these are basically items that have been donated to Goodwill, and these have now been listed online for auction. So you can get these for pretty cheap. As you guys can see here, we have an iPhone 4S in fairly good condition, and you're not going to be finding like brand new items on here. At least it's very rare to find that because most of these items have been donated. So a lot of these will be, you know, like older iPods, older iPhones, maybe a couple iPads here and there. So definitely check it out. Their SEO is perfectly fine, so you can search up exactly what it is that you're looking for. Now, one of the disadvantages to this is only a bidding system, so you're not getting a fixed price, but in a way that could be better for you because you could end up being the only person who bids, and you could literally score an item for like $10 or $15. Now, again, one thing to keep in mind though, like I mentioned with Mercari, ShopGoodwill sellers are mostly US based as well, so a lot of them will not ship outside the US, so just something to keep in mind. But if you are located in another country, then I would honestly just recommend using eBay. eBay is always kind of like a last resort for me because a lot of the prices on eBay I find are generally on the higher end. So don't overpay for an item, and you can always use the newly listed filter on eBay to, kind of see what's been listed recently and kind of buy something before someone else does. But at the same time, remember not to overspend on eBay because, it's really easy to fall into the trap of sellers. Sometimes they'll try to overcharge you on things that literally cost like 50% less on a different website. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. But yeah, before I end off this video, I did want to quickly say, guys, enjoy the process. It's a long process when it comes to finding the exact product that you're looking for. I know it can take a really long time, but enjoy it and make sure you guys don't rush it. And when you see the right product, compare the prices with the different websites to make sure you guys aren't getting scammed or paying too much. But yeah, wish you guys the best of luck. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.